Good afternoon, dear student. Become semester 5 English medium. Dear student, in our previous lectures, we calculated example number 9. Now, and today I will choose example number 5. I read the information related to our example. Balance sheet of balance sheet as on 31st March 2012 of Gautam Limited and Markand Limited, whereas under balance sheet of Gautam Limited on liability sides 21,600 equity share of rupees 100 each, 21 lakh 60,000. General reserve 60,000. Workman's compensation fund 90,000. Profit and loss account 1 lakh 20,000. Creditors 2 lakh 70,000. Asset size land and building 9 lakhs. Machinery 6 lakhs. Trademark 60,000. Stock 5 lakh 40,000. Debtors 5 lakh 10,000 and bank 90,000. Total both side 27 lakhs. Balance sheet of Markand Limited. The 4,500 equity share of rupees 100 each, 4 lakh 50,000. Profit and loss account 1 lakh 23,000. 15% debenture 1 lakh 20,000. Bills payable 30,000. Asset sides goodwill 30,000. Land and building 1 lakh 20,000. Machinery 1 lakh 20,000. Bills receivable 1 lakh 98,000. Stock 2 lakh 10,000. Bank 45,000. Total 7 lakh 23,000. Directors of both the companies decide that number one, both the companies should be wound up and new company Niloy Limited be formed with the authorized shares capital of rupees 36 lakhs divided into 36,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each. Gautam Limited to be paid rupees 39 lakhs 45,000 each purchase consideration, 25,200 equity shares at rupees 140 per share and balance in cash. The new company to take over all assets and liabilities of both the companies at their book values. Number 4, Markand Limited will get 6 shares of the new company in exchange of its 5 shares at rupees 100 per share. 5 number, the debenture holders were to be allotted such number of debentures in the new company bearing 16% interest per annum so that they can earn same amount of interest. 6 number, Niloy Limited issue remaining equity shares at rupees 140 per share which were fully paid up. Pass journal entries in the books of Niloy Limited and prepare balance sheet after amalgamations. Okay friends, so now we start our calculation. So friends, first we find out remaining cash. So Gautam Limited purchase price 39 lakhs 45,000. So purchase consideration. So friends, equity shares. So 25,200 which are here, and per share 140 and each share price 100 rupees. So 140 minus 100 difference 40 rupees is a security premium. So equity share capital 25,200 multiply 100, the amount is 25 lakh 20,000. Security premium 25,200 multiply 40 is equal to 10 lakh 8,000. Now our purchase price is 39 lakhs 45,000. 39 lakh 45,000 minus 10 lakh 8,000. 25 lakh 20,000. Okay, 35 lakhs 28,000. So the remaining difference 4 lakh 70,000, that call our cash. Okay friends, so you deduct the amount, both share capital and premium into purchase price, the difference call our remaining cash. Now second topic point is net assets. So taken assets minus taken liabilities. So land and building 9 lakhs, machinery 6 lakhs, trademarks 60,000, stock 5 lakh 40,000, debtors 5 lakh 10,000, bank 9,000 and liabilities creditor 22 lakh 70,000. Okay friends, why? Because both the companies have wound up and new company start, and there is no any adjustment or not any additional information related to our assets and liabilities. It means the new company accept all the assets and liabilities. So total on asset size 27 lakhs and liabilities 27,000. So net assets is equal to taken assets minus taken liabilities. So 27 lakhs minus 2 lakh 70,000. The difference is 24 lakh 30,000. Now our net asset is 24 lakh 30,000 and our purchase price is 39 lakhs 45,000. So purchase price is higher than our net assets. That the difference called goodwill. So goodwill is equal to purchase price minus net assets. So 39 lakhs 45,000 minus 24 lakh 30,000. Then the different 15 lakh 50,000. That called goodwill. Now we complete our necessary calculations related to our Gautam Limited. Now we make same necessary calculation for Markand Limited. Okay. So step one, Markand Limited purchase consideration. So in this company related there is a no any purchase price. So I make the question marks. So now first we remind necessary information related to our Markand Limited. So Markand Limited will get 6 shares of the new company in exchange of its 5 shares at rupees 100 per share. Okay, so first we find out number of new equity shares. So new company offers 6 equity share against uh, 5 equity share of Markand Limited. Now we make the equation 5 equity share is equal to 6 new equity share. So Markand Limited total number of equity share is 4,500. So now new share is question mark. So 4,500 multiplied 6 upon 5 is equal to 5,400 equity share. Means Niloy company issue 5,400 equity share to Markand Limited equity shareholders. Now purchase considerations. The only equity share capital 5,400 multiplied 100 means 5 lakh 40,000. So our purchase price is 5 lakh 40,000 because there is no any additional information related to Markand Limited purchase considerations. So net our equity share capital is our purchase price. So now in Markand Limited, our purchase price is 5 lakh 40,000. Now second topic, net assets. So friends, first we make necessary calculation related to our new debenture. Okay. So first new 60% debenture value. You can see here, friends. The debenture holders were to be allowed such number of debenture in the new company bearing 60% interest. Means we offer 16% is new debentures and in Markand Limited old debentures is 50 percentage. So now first we find out interest on old debentures and then after find out new value of debentures. So interest on old 15% debentures. So 1,20,000 multiply 15 upon 100. The interest is 18,000. Now 16% debenture is question mark. So friends, we make equation 60% interest rate means 60% in rupees. So now 60 rupees interest is equal to 100 rupees our capital. So 18,000 interest when the capital is question mark. Friends, so 18,000 multiplied 100 upon 16 is equal to 1,12,500 rupees. So now we offer new debentures 1,12,500 rupees 60% is. Now we find out as net assets. So taken assets, land and building 1,20,000, machinery 1,20,000, bills receivable 1,98,000, stock 2,10,000, bank 45,000, total 6,93,000. Taken liabilities, so new debenture 16% debenture 1,12,500 and bills payable 30,000, total 1,42,500. Now net assets is equal to taken assets minus taken liabilities. So 6,93,000 minus 1,42,500. The difference is 5,50,500. Okay, so friends, you can see our net asset is 5,50,500 and our purchase price is 5,40,000. So our net assets is higher than our purchase price. Then the difference called capital reserve. And capital reserve is equal to purchase price minus sorry, I make mistake. Then the capital reserve is equal to net assets minus purchase price. So 5,50,500 minus 5,40,000. The difference is 10,500. So friends, in Gautam Limited, goodwill is 4,74,000. Sorry, 15,15,000, and in Markand Limited, capital reserve 10,15,000. Now then after one another point, friends, Niloy Limited issue remaining equity share at rupees 140 per share which were fully paid. Now we find out remaining equity shares. So friends, remaining equity shares issued to public, total number of shares 36,000 less purchase considerations. So we offer Gautam Limited 25,200 and Markand Limited 5,400 share, means total 30,600. Now remaining share is 5,400. Okay, so now share capital 5,400 multiply 100 यानी कि 5,40,000 and security premium 5,400 multiply 40 is equal to 2,16,000. Now total 7,56,000. So friends, we offer remaining share to our public, and we offer these shares 140, but our share face value is 100 rupees, so different called security premium. It means that we offer to share to public with premium. Okay friends, now we prepare the balance sheet. The balance sheet, Niloy Limited balance sheet after amalgamation. So first on asset size, equity share capital, so friend 36 lakhs because we issue total number of shares to public, means the total number of shares we issue. So I note down here total number of shares and multiply face value 36 lakhs. Now security premium. So friends, 10 lakh 8,000 into Gautam Limited and 2 lakh 16,000 for new issuing share. So total 12 lakh 24,000. 16% debenture, so 1 lakh 12,500. Creditors 2 lakh 70,000. Bills payable 30,000. Okay, then after liability side, goodwill, so 15 lakh 50,000 minus capital reserve 10 lakh 50,000, outside 15 lakh 4,500. Land and building, so Gautam plus Markand 10 lakh 20,000. Machinery Gautam plus Markand 7 lakh 20,000. Trademark 60,000. Stock Gautam plus Markand 7 lakh 50,000. Debtors Gautam plus Markand 5 lakh 10,000. Bills receivable Gautam plus Markand 1 lakh 90,000. Bank, so friends, the difference bank is 7 lakh 44,000. How? So friends, here you can see the calculations. The balance as per balance sheet to Gautam 90,000, Markand 45,000. Total 1 lakh 35,000. Okay. Then after plus new issue shares. So friends, we receive money from public 7,56,000. So we add in our balance 7,56,000. Now total 8,91,000. But we pay cash to Gautam Limited as a purchase consideration 4,17,000. So now the bank balance or cash is 4,74,000. So friends, here I note down 4,74,000. Total both side 52,36,500. Friends, I hope you understand all the necessary calculations which I make in this example. So friends, thanks and make practice at home. Thank you. Jai Hind.